What's up, guys? Happy New Year's! Almost close. We're like an hour away. But it is finally time by Byte My Bits' 3rd year anniversary. That's crazy. I've been doing this for 3 years. The Jason Bytes back for January, 3 years running. And it just happens to be a New Year's live stream because why not? It's fun. To kick New Year's off, BigBigSpoon has already donated $20 like a crazy banana person. And I have more than $20 in a Bailey, $24.99. Oh my God, longtime fan, happy. Oh no, that's Victor. Victor said $5. Longtime fan, happy New Year to you and your family. $50, $50, $50, $50 or more. For my awesome Patreon, current Patreon subscribers, I'm gonna give them a quick shout out. Anthony, Martin, Aaron, Adam, Chris, T. Jansen, Charles, Eric Chug, Matt, Mike, John, Bailey, Chris, Ryan, Joshua, Runswin Chase, Bearded Dragon, Scott, Finn, Michael, Scott, Steve, Mitch, BigBigSpoon, and Kelly G. Kelly G and Martin being the latest addition to this whole Patreon.
$100 or more.
BigBigSpoon.
He might be crazy for sure. I'm gonna sing this song like a dong. Because you donated so more.
Wow. So, okay. You could have bought so many terabytes with that. That's like 8 terabytes almost. Thank you very much, and you're here to kill me. It's good to know. On that topic, I assigned stars to the top lifetime donators. I know, gold star, it's kind of cheesy, but it is what it is. BigBigSpoon, on the topic of being the biggest donator so far this stream, he is actually the longest lifetime biggest donator for Patreon that I have. So he's got the gold star. He's the biggest, toppest, baddest, assest, whatever. He is the gold star. Following up on him is Mitch with the silver star. Okay, I'm not giving numbers here, but he's 2nd place. And tied for Trace place. For Trace place is Finn, aka Lordy, and Steve Fisher with a bronze star. Okay, y'all are 1, 2, and 3. So thank you guys very much for being longtime Patreon subscribers and funding the shenanigans that goes on here at BNB headquarters. Also, quick shout out to my admin/mod staff. You should probably already know them. We have LiquidCipher. He goes by Syphilis, really. BigBigSpoon, of course, is an admin. Scuba is an admin, and Rougarou is an admin. Scuba is helping me add up stuff today. And I'm apparently at the $260 club already. Jesus. I am going to die. Thank you, Scuba. Holy crap. So thank you for my admin team for helping me out on the stream today. Liquid and Spoon.
$100 or more.
Oh my God, Joshua.
He might be crazy for sure. I'm gonna sing this song like a dong. Because you donated so more.
Joshua comes in with $150. Can I be the big spender, please? Apparently, Joshua, you are the big spender, and you're contributing to my slow demise. Oh my God. Oh.
$50, $50, $50 or more.
Okay, let's see if we can catch up on these super chats while I'm going through here.
$20 in a single donation.
God, fucking LiquidCipher. Oh my God. I will look at some other options.
Ooh. More than $20 in a single donation. Thank you.
I'm never gonna catch up on these.
Donate tonight. Donate tonight.
Richard Rubel, Happy New Year's from Michigan. Happy New Year's to you too, Richard, or shall I call you Dick?
More than $20 in a single donation.
Oh my God,
Thank you.
Joshua, calm down, Joshua. Calm down. Hey, damn. Finn!
More than $20 in a single donation.
I don't know what
Thank you.
knock is. That's like that's a foreign, that is a foreign currency for me. But it says more than $20. Either way, knock $200. Finn, Happy New Year's, man. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I'm not gonna. I'll show a little. Here you go, right here. See this? This is a little white nipple right there. You like that? It's just a white shirt. Okay, so there's your strip. All right. So First question of today. Finally getting to a question. Sam, Jason, nice, compact, powerful server. He is replying to the little ultimate P2000 build that I built that was actually being used to stream this stream. It's a nice, powerful little server, 3700. It's nothing too special, but it is a 3700 with a P2000, so it's kind of middle of the line for me. But are you planning on using it as a dedicated Blue Iris server? I'm already starting to slur a little bit. Are you planning on using it as a dedicated Blue Iris server? Funny you should say that. Yes, I am. I unloaded Unraid, then I was like, you know what? Let's use this as a Blu-ray server, or a Blue Iris server, because it holds 7 drives, and currently I only have an 8 terabyte in my current DVR. So if I do 7 drives, it's like 16 terabytes with RAID 2 through the Windows storage pool if I'm running Windows, whatever. So I am actually going to repurpose this after I'm done with this stream and then use my current DVR computer, which is an X99 5960X system that has plenty of PCI slots, to have better like PCI or SDI out capture card capability. So yes. By the way, I have a question about how and where the Plex settings to put video preview thumbnails and metadata to write data on a separate unassigned SSD. Man. Okay, currently my app data, Plex daughter is running the cache SSD. Okay, so he's asking, how do you transfer to a dedicated SSD for Plex, for the metadata, for the posters, for all the information? That is a great question. It's something I've been doing for years now because I like separating the cache from the Plex database, because if the cache fills up, I don't want any conflictions, like, I don't know, it's just like OneDrive fell type of deal. So in order to do this, one, you said you already have an SSD, so install it into your system. 2, copy your current app data from your Plex media server over to the new SSD. If you know SSH or know how to use Google to use SSH, I recommend you using SSH because it will be a shit ton faster. If you don't know SSH, then set up your app data to be shared so you can use Windows Explorer to copy your data over to the new SSD. Then go into your Unraid Docker, your Plex Docker settings, and change your app data location to the new SSD after everything is copied over. Once everything's copied over, you save it, you restart the Plex server, it should automatically be using the new SSD, a dedicated SSD for your Plex media server. So fantastic question. I should probably make a video on that, unless I already did. Next question is from Joshua, 4K transcode, all the things. Yes and no, Joshua. I disagree with transcoding 4K, but the new transcoder, I don't think it's actually been rolled out to like all of them yet, but the new transcoder.
Donate tonight.
Thank you, Kyle.
Donate tonight.
The new transcoder in the future is supposed to handle HDR to SDR transcoding a lot better. So once that's done, I can kind of sort of somewhat see it. Next question is, let's go to the desktop. There's the question. Let's go to the next question. It's from Keolate. How is that R200 not screaming its brains off? I have one that sounds like a jet plane. Well, the R200 or the R210 2, actually version 2, I don't know if you have the version 1 or version 2, but I have the version 2. The version 2, the one that I have, it screams its brains out when you first boot it up. If you don't have the BIOS configured correctly, probably like your fan settings, there's like a fan curve. If you don't have your fans and everything configured in the BIOS correctly, then it will be loud.
Definitely got ourselves a new subscriber.
It will definitely be loud all the time. So the reason why I picked this question is because the R210-2, the one that I got, the R210 version 2, has been a super solid pfSense router. Okay, I've set it up. Most of the time I forget that I have it running. It's one of those, like, you set it, you forget it, and it's awesome. I mean, like, I never have to worry about it. It never goes down. I've never had a problem. It's not loud. It's just one. It's just one of those things that just works. So that's what you want in a router. That's what I like in my router, and I wanted to include that. Jesus. Let me answer another question. Next question is from Yugi Man Team. FYI, a better way to test your connection speed. Another $5 from Vanessa. FYI, a better way to test your connection speed is by using iPerf3 that will actually test the connection of your NICs without the bottleneck of your SSDs. And you're absolutely right. I picked this question. Because you're absolutely right. The built-in speed test does use whatever cache drive you have assigned to Unraid as its data source. So when you're testing your Unraid speed, it's just reading, you know, a file from your Unraid source, a cache source. Later on, I don't know if you follow me on Twitter, maybe not, since you post this. On Twitter, I did post, if you go into Unraid, you install the community applications, first of all. Then you install the nerd applications, the nerd pack. And then inside the nerd pack, if you install iPerf3, from there you can go into the terminal and you can start iPerf3 as a server. And I did that, and I was able to get like 9.3 gigabits per second communication. Thank you very much, Herkrix. So I was able to get like 9.3 gigabits per second, and that was much better than the built-in speed test that I downloaded. All right. Okay, so Joshua said, let's get this man some CS money. Woo, woo, $10. Woo, woo. Thank you very much, Josh. I appreciate it. You big spender, you. Down in not in California, in Florida. Big Spoon's in California. Josh is in Florida. Miles, is a hot dog a sandwich? Wow, that's deep. But if you eat it sideways, then it's a sandwich.
Make a little love. Donate tonight. Donate tonight. Make a little love.
Oh my God, more donations. I'm gonna keep going past my $500 goal. Here's what I'm gonna do. Every $50, I'm just gonna keep going. So next question is from Craig. Are you hard drives all shucked hard drives? Yes. I have 30 hard drives right now. They're all shucked. I have not had one single problem so far. So, knock on wood, all 30 of them are shucked, and I have 300. Oh, that's why I picked this question, because I have 300 terabytes. It was a little flex right there. I have 300 terabytes. I hit another Best Buy sale. I know I'm uncontrollable. I have a problem. Terabyte addiction is real. But I hit 300 terabytes, and now I'm ready to stop for a while. I have no more reason to buy more terabytes. So that's amazing. 300 terabytes, all shuck drives, all just spinning from USB, and they're great, and they're amazing. So next question. From one Esteban. Forgive my ignorance, but for home use and the cost of this and many hours setting it up, it seems I can get a couple Apple TV 4Ks and pay all the thinkable streaming services for a long time. Wow. I made a video covering basically all of the streaming costs, and it was like it was like $150 a month. If you get like, okay, let's say, for example, you want to watch The Mandalorian on Disney. That's, I don't know what the prices are, but let's say it's $15 a month. You want to watch something on Netflix, that's another $20 a month. You want to watch something on CBS, that's another $10 or $15 a month. All these things add up. It's insane how much it costs every month. So if you were to build your own, you're right and you're wrong. And it really comes down to how much do you want to tinker with your own stuff? How much do you want to manage your own stuff? How much do you like building things? How much do you want to create something? It's really a simple mentality. If you want to create your own thing and you want to manage your own thing, that's where Plex comes in. If you don't like Plex, that's fine. More power to you. Some people want to load up Netflix and
Make a little dance. Make a little love. Donate tonight. Donate tonight.
That's completely okay. But just remember, in the end, if you're getting like Disney, Netflix, Hulu, whatever, all these different ones, it really adds up. And the streaming wars, as it's going on right now, everybody wants their own licensing, everybody wants their own streaming service, and everyone wants to cash in on that subscription service that Netflix basically fucking created. So
$50, $50, $50, $50 or more.
fuck. $2. Thank you very much, Jeffrey. I appreciate it. The only way to prevent your server from being a room heater is to either A, power it off, or B, not have a powerful server.
$100 or more.
Who the
He might be crazy for sure. I'm gonna sing this song like a dong because you donated so more.
I created that alert thinking maybe I might get one because that's what I got last year. And now I have 3 of them. I'm going to get to that question here in a second. Thank you, Josh. Or 2, Jeffrey, if you have a powerful CPU, underclock it, right? Lower it down, lower the speed down, make it not as powerful, and then you'll produce less heat. So that's your question. Bailey, $19.99. Thank you very much. No question, just a $19.99. You're crazy. Thank you very much. Aaron Jackson, super shot. We are doing shots with you in voice. Your buddy AZ. Aaron Jackson, I am so sorry you're doing shots with me. Already on the desktop screen.
$40.
Thank you, Kelly Griffin. I'll get to your question in a second. Next question is from Nick Poverman. You would be better buying a Synology NAS. This is way overpriced. Well, Kyle, and I...
Ooh, more than $20 in a single
Big Spoon,
donation.
stop
Thank
it
you.
already. Jesus. Well, Kyle, I appreciate your comment, and you're right. For some people, it is better to build or to buy a NAS rather than build their own NAS. But the thing is, even though the 3700 paired with a P2000 is underpowered, and I use air quotes slightly for what I could build in a big server, it is still many multitudes better than you can get in a Synology NAS. Now, Synology NAS, when I tested it, it's great. If you need something small, low power, it is a fantastic device. Synology, QNAP, those little devices are great for a little buy and get rid of and just use, and that's great. But if you want real power, you got to build your own. So thank you, Kyle, for your question. I appreciate it. Eric Yin. Awesome find on the SATA to NVMe adapter. I was searching for these before, and I knew that it had to exist, but I wasn't able to find one. Now I know the keywords to use. Okay, I picked this question because, yes, I had an idea to build a mini ITX Ryzen build, but I needed more SATA drives. And I just searched, and fun fact, I actually bought the wrong adapter. And someone on Twitter said, no, this is the wrong adapter. I bought an Intel SSD adapter. So I bought the wrong adapter. I put it in the board, and then I bought the right adapter. So if you guys don't know, the P2000 build with the mini server thing, I had an NVMe adapter, an NVMe connection to 5 SATA port adapter. It was one of the most unique little adapters thing that I ever found, and I just included that because if you don't know that exists, you don't know that's an option. And I want people to know that exists. It's amazing. I probably should have put it in the links in the description, but I didn't. Either way, go check out that video. Check out the links for that. If you want to add SATA ports to your server, that is an amazing way if everything kind of lines up for your SATA or for your NVMe drives to be added to that. So...
$50, $50, $50 or more.
Okay. I'm going to catch up to what I'm at right now. Next question. Oh my God, Joshua, calm down.
$50, $50 or more.
Is from Ludwig Lindell. Hey Jason, are you running a pre-clear on your disk? I have a WD 12 terabyte Elements that won't go past the streaming operations on Unraid 6.8.0. have you had this issue?
Ooh, more than $20 in a single donation. Thank you.
Okay, well, I wanted to include this because, one, there's a one to this. Because I have done so many shuck drives, and I've added them so fast, I really, I have stopped.
Donate tonight. Donate tonight.
Here's a dirty little secret. I say pre-clear drives because I've added so many drives and so many times, I have stopped pre-clearing drives, right? Because I've never had a drive, a Western Digital drive fail on me during pre-clear.
Ooh, more than $20 in a single donation. Thank you.
I'm gonna fucking die tonight. I've never had a pre-clear fail on me before, so I stopped doing pre-clear. I know that's a dirty secret. I just add them. I add them to the drive array and I let it rebuild. And if it passes, holla at your boy. You know what I mean? It's like I haven't actually done a pre-clear on drive. So that's my dirty little secret. The next question that I wanted to address in this little question is the exception for the 12 terabyte drives that I got. I think there were 12. Yeah, they were 12 terabyte drives. When I went into Unraid and I formatted them, it froze up Unraid. This happened 3 times. 3 times. 3 separate times Unraid froze on me. So if you have an issue, force reboot Unraid and then restart and then everything should be good. So if you run into that issue, just know it's kind of sort of normal with Unraid, at least with me, like with 3 times. Dude, I can't catch up with these fucking donations right now. Y'all are just... It's 12:04. Holy shit, I missed the New Year's. Happy New Year. Thank you very much. New Year's. Woo, 2020. Hell yeah. That's why all the fireworks are going off in the background. I don't know if you guys heard that or not. Data Lore, $50. Drink water, juice, or whatever is needed to have fun at CES. This is going to be my 2nd year at CES. I'm going to drink water just for you. Guys, I don't know if you... I'm going to see if I can meet up with some people and have a little, like, live stream on CES too. So that's the only thing I went and spent $3 on.
$50, $50, $50, $50 or more.
Fuck. Oh my God. Fucking Josh, calm down. Vanessa Stiller, Happy New Year. Drink water. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Fucking $10 right here. Thank you very much for telling me to drink. Scott Locke said, for $4.99, water, water, water. Love your admin team. Thank you very much, Scott, for being the admin team. Scuba Man, Shay wants a shout out. Hey, Shay! Hey, Shay! Hey, Shay, you need to control your man, okay? Okay, thank you very much for letting Big Spoon watch. From Joshua, Super Chat, are you, and you made it. Congratulations, $50. Oh my God. What do I have to shoot? This is done. Donate tonight. Scuba Man, how to do that if you care to do that twice tomorrow? $2. How to do that if you care to do that twice tomorrow? I don't know what that means. I'm gonna be honest with you right now. I don't know what that means. Next question. Thomas Shelton said, "When you bring your $50, $50 or more." Okay, so I'll get to that in a second. Next question is from Marcus Ellen Sir. This is the thing. This is the thing. Fruity Pebbles versus Cocoa Pebbles. Fruity. Okay. The intertwining of flavor, that's where it's at with Fruity. I'm not a big cocoa fan. I'm sorry. Chocolate, not my thing. I'm going to move forward with these. John Gonzalez. Why didn't you get the 14 terabyte drive? The 14 terabytes are available now, but the 16 terabytes are lacking at least the WD lineup. Okay.
Dance. Make a little love. Donate tonight.
I had this
Donate tonight.
I had this thing where it was like 14 terabytes doesn't add up to the 300. I had this mythical number of 300 terabytes to hit. Like, I don't want to hit 298 or 304 or anything like that. Like 300 was the mythical number. So getting a 14 terabyte didn't really add up to the
more than $20 in a single donation. Thank you.
Jeez. So 14 terabytes didn't really add up to the donation or to the terabyte thing that I was looking for. So Fredo, whatever. What are your thoughts on buying used hard drives? I purchased 2 different 4 terabyte SAFS drives from eBay, and I've had very good luck with this. I was able to get these drives for about $40 each. When it comes to used terabytes, I am in the feeling that if a terabyte is used, you don't know how it's used, right? So like somebody could, for example, set it on top of each other or whatever, and the vibrations and the error corrections and whatever. Like, it really depends on the smart data, like how much error correction it has, how many power failures it has, you know, that sort of thing. So it really depends on the source, and it really depends on, you know, how much you trust the used hard drive seller data. So that's really what it comes down to. So I personally have never bought a used hard drive. That was it. That was 14 questions. It's 12:30. That's it. That's it. That's all the questions. That's all the used drives. The used drives is the last question. That's it. So, guys, thank you very much for joining Jason Bytes back. I am happy that I reached the end of Jason Bytes back numero Trento Duso. Oh wait, we got one more. Sakura, $2. Tacos rule. Thank you very much. Tacos rule.